So recently, it was Black Friday, as many of you know, and I couldn't let Black Friday pass without buying something cool, something science-y, something nerdy, but something practical. Note, this video is not sponsored, but if they want to, I'll accept it. Sincerely, a broke college student. But I got a 23andMe kit. I decided to do the one that shows ancestry and health. So I'm gonna open the kit. I have not opened it yet. This is, again, a nerdy unboxing. So cute. Hi, let's get started. Okay, step 1. No food or drink for 30 minutes. I'm about to go take an exam, so that's gonna take me 2 hours-ish. Maybe an hour and a half, if I know more than I think I do. So that should be good. Spit to the fill line, close funnel, detach funnel, screw on cap, seal in bag. It comes with a biohazard bag. I love that. Mail in kit. So this is what it comes looking like. There's a tube with a funnel that you just spit in, and a biohazard bag. I'm not going to film myself spitting because no one wants to see that. But I will get back to you when the results come in and share the results with you. And we can find out really, truly, the number one question: how Italian am I? Let's find out. So we're back. I know I'm wearing a tank top, and before I was wearing a Christmas sweater, so it looks like 6 months have passed, but it's been about a month, and I just got an email yesterday, apparently, that my results are in. So let's learn about me, I guess. What? I'm only 30% Italian. I have fewer Neanderthal variants than 87% of the people who also do 23andMe. I'm less caveman than you think. But what if... I'm pretty much 100% European. I'm 99.3% European, 0.5% Middle Eastern and North African, and 0.2% unassigned. So we're gonna open up the European, and 47.2% Southern European, only 29.2% Italian, 3.1% Iberian, Balkan, Sardinian. I had a question about that on Trivia Crack today. What do you call people from Sardinia? I really wanted it to be sardines. No, it's Sardinians. And then broadly Southern European. 34.5% Northwestern European, mostly broadly Northwestern European, but 9.4% British and Irish. I'm Irish? And British? 8.1% French and German. 6% Scandinavian. 11.8% Eastern Europe. just broadly Eastern Europe. So that's most likely Polish, because I know there's Polish on my dad's side. I'm 0.2% Ashkenazi Jewish. And then 5.7% broadly European. Middle Eastern and North Africa. North Africa? Not Middle Eastern. See, my grandmother did something like this, and hers came back Middle Eastern. Just broadly Middle Eastern. But mine is 0.5% North African. I have 42 carrier statuses and 7 genetic health risks. I'm gonna see what the genetic health risks are for. All of these are negative except age-related macular degeneration. A variant was detected, but not likely at increased risk. So I have a slightly increased risk of developing late onset Alzheimer's, which I kind of expected because that's on my dad's side of the family. It makes me not really want to tell him because I know he's very afraid of getting Alzheimer's. But it's just associated with a risk. It's not saying I am going to. And no genetic variants for Parkinson's disease. So, clear there. Lactose intolerance, likely tolerant. That is false. I am lactose intolerant. Oh, and it gives me, oh, that's nice. It tells me how much lactose is in certain foods. Like butter has less than 0.1 gram per tablespoon. Saturated fat and weight. Let's see. Your weight is likely to be similar on diets high or low in saturated fat with the same number of total calories. So this traces me back. I'm haplogroup L, and it traces me back to a single woman who lived in Eastern Africa between 150,000 and 200,000 years ago. Wow. And then from her, she actually branches to L3, N, R, and H. So 1 in 330 people share the same group as me, so have the same maternal line. Common ancestor Marie Antoinette. What? Am I secretly royalty? Just like put a crown on my head now, please. And this just teaches you how they found that out, which is through maternal mitochondrial DNA, which is actually really cool. Let's see this whole Neanderthal thing. I have 243 Neanderthal variants, and that traces my ancestry back to Germany. Interesting, I'm German. It found 1,130 DNA relatives. And most of that came from the British and Irish ancestry. And then the French and German, and then the Scandinavian. Italian is 6th on here. What? That's crazy. Apparently I have relatives in Australia, and then I have relatives in the UK, but the most are in the US and Canada. Most likely to be a deep sleeper. Untrue. I'm a very deep sleeper. I've had people physically move me in my sleep and not woken up. Predisposed to weigh about average, true. Also composition, common in elite power athletes. But I'm not athletic. Sleep movement, likely average or less movement. False. False. I move so much in my sleep. I can likely smell asparagus. I can likely taste bitter things. I can't taste bitter things. I've done like the like bitter taste test swab thing and I can taste it. It's nasty. Likely no dimples. I actually do have one dimple. Likely no chin, no cleft chin. That's true. Likely detached earlobes. False. I have attached earlobes. Likely darker eyes. Finger length ratio. Likely ring finger longer. That's not true. Likely a lot of freckles. That's true. Hair curliness. Likely straight or wavy. True. Light or dark hair. Likely light. False. False. My hair is very dark. Newborn hair amount. Likely little baby hair. Very false. I was a very hairy baby. I came out basically with like a head of hair. Likely no photic sneeze reflex. Lighter skin. Prefers salty to sweet. I think it depends on my mood, that one. Likely big toe longer, that is true. Likely no widow's peak. I actually do have a widow's peak. And it's quite prominent actually. There's so many health things that are just coming back, no variant detected, and I'm very grateful for. This has been really just mind-blowing. So, I'd have to say overall, I would highly recommend this, especially if you don't completely know your ancestry. Like, I didn't. My grandfather on my mom's side, we have no clue his ancestry, so this was really quite incredible to see. Also, if you have traits in your family, like the late onset Alzheimer's, that I do, it's kind of nice to know at a younger age whether you're slightly at an increased risk to help prevent that in the future. This is awesome. I hope you guys have enjoyed this and enjoyed seeing my reaction to finding all of this out, because you were finding out with me. I just opened this right now. And it's crazy. Wow. Well, thank you for watching. Bye. I can't wait to call my mom and tell her that I'm only 30% Italian.